Hi friends, hope you are doing great. Today we are going to see about the cloud functions. It is scalable pay-as-you-go functions as a service FAS to run our code with zero server management. What are Google Cloud Functions? Google Cloud Functions is a serverless execution environment for building and connecting cloud services. With Cloud Functions, we write simple, single purpose functions that are attached to events emitted from our cloud infrastructure and services. Our function is triggered when an event being watched is fired. Our code executes in a fully managed environment. There is no need to provision any infrastructure or worry about managing any servers. Cloud functions can be written using JavaScript, Python 3, Go, or Java runtimes on Google Cloud Platform. We can take our functions and run it any standard Node.js 10 or 12, Python 3, Python 3.7 or 3.8, Go 1.11 or 1.13, or Java 11 environment, which makes both portability and local testing a breeze. Next, we have a key features of the cloud functions. First one is a scales automatically, no server management, runs code in response to events, pay only for what we use. First, scales automatically, serve users from zero to planned scale without even thinking about any infrastructure. Cloud functions automatically manages and scales underlying infrastructure with the size of workload. Second, no server management, deploy our code and let Google run and scale it for us. Cloud functions abstract away all the underlying infrastructure so that we can focus on our code and build applications faster than ever before. Third one is runs code in response to events. Cloud functions allows us to trigger our code from Google Cloud, Firebase and Google Assistants, or call it directly from any web, mobile or backend applications via HTTP. Last one, pay only for what we use. You are only billed for our functions execution time metered to the nearest 100 milliseconds. We pay nothing when our function is ideal. Cloud functions automatically spins up and backs down in response to events. In another term about the cloud functions is a serverless managed compute service for running code in response to events that occur in the cloud. Events such as writing a message to a cloud PubSub topic or uploading a file to cloud storage can trigger the execution of a cloud function. Cloud functions also respond to events in HTTP, Firebase, and Stackdriver logging. For each supported service, cloud functions respond to specific events. In cloud storage, a script can execute in response to uploading, deleting, and archiving files. HTTP events include get, post, put, delete, and options operations. Cloud Functions is written using JavaScript, Python 3 and Go. Cloud Functions is good option when we need to execute code in response to events that can occur at any time, such as uploading a file or calling a webhook. They are also useful when ingesting data using cloud PubSub, such as in an IoT ingestion pipeline. Cloud functions are designed so that each instance of a cloud function handles one request at a time. If there is a spike in workload, additional function instances can be created. We have some control over this with the ability to set a maximum number of concurrently running instances. Cloud function, it is a platform as a service. We don't get the access to the operating system, but with cloud functions we don't host an applications or deploy an application. It is exactly the same as app engine, but the use is different. Only use the cloud functions for backend processing. For example, your application is a video processing application. The user uploads video and that video is basically it's processed first and it might be converted into a different format and then it is stored on the cloud. So first the website is hosted. So on that website you upload a video, but that processing of that video can be done by cloud functions, that is backend processing. Why it will be doing by cloud functions? It becomes a distributed computing kind of architecture wherein even if our website is down, the processing will never stop. If your processing is down, probably we can deploy one more server with the same configuration, with the same code, and it will do the job for us. So we don't rely on one server for everything, which will basically have a website hosted as well as which is also doing a backend processing. This will make the server slow in a couple of as more and more users log on to it. So every kind of architecture that we create, we have to make it as distributed as possible. The database should be on some other server. The processing should happen in some other server. The main thing that is there for an app engine is, and it should only host our website. If you want to do the processing, do it on some other server, and this server would be known as cloud functions. So with cloud functions, we only have to give the code for the backend processing, and that's it. We just give the code and it will automatically see what kind of machine it has to use depending on the workload. So if your workload increases, if automatically scale it up to a different size of servers or a different configuration of servers, so that it can be done in the minimum time possible, and this is what the cloud functions. So we have done with the cloud functions concept. So I am going to summary of the compute options features. First, compute engine, Kubernetes engine, app engine, cloud functions we have. First, compute engine. What is a compute engine? It runs VMs, highly configurable, maximum control scales with management instance group, good for lift and shift. Next one is Kubernetes engine, runs containers, container orchestration, managed service, multiple environments. App engine focus on app code, language runtimes, or container serverless. Last one, cloud functions, it focus on function code, event driven, serverless. Thanks a lot, friends. We have done with the cloud functions concept. In our upcoming video, we are going to see the cloud functions demo. Thanks a lot, friends. If you have not subscribed my YouTube channel, you can subscribe my YouTube channel so that it will motivate me to upload more videos about the Google Cloud platform. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye bye.